Prayer is so important. Our salvation depends upon it. St. Augustine says, "He who prays well lives well, he who lives well dies well, he who dies well, all is well." And St. Alfonso Liguori says that the person who prays well will be saved. He who does not pray will be lost. Jacques Philippe, in his book Thirsting for Prayer, says that prayer can really help us to be more present, loving, attentive to others. Jacques Philippe says that to pray is to spend time freely with God just for the joy of being together. It is to love because giving our time means giving our lives. Love does not mean primarily to do something for the other person, it means being there with them. Prayer trains us to be there with God in a simple act of loving attention. So Philippe says if we really want to be loving other people, attentive to other people, it all depends upon our relationship with God. Philippe continues by saying, the marvel of it is that as we learn to be there with God alone, we learn by that very fact to be there for other people. People with a long-established prayer life possess a noticeable quality of attention, presence, listening, and availability which people whose whole lives are given over to activity are often incapable of. Prayer gives rise to sensitivity, respect, and attention, precious gifts for those whom we encounter on our way. And Philippe says that there is no more beautiful and effective school of attention to our neighbor than perseverance in prayer. It would make no sense to set prayer in opposition to or in conflict with love of neighbor. Jesus said that the greatest commandment is to love God with all of our heart, mind, soul, and strength. Then he says that the second commandment is to love our neighbor as ourselves. So why not make a decision this very day to really strive with all our hearts to pray better. Because if we pray better, we're going to be more attentive even to our neighbor. May Mary, the Mother of God, the great contemplative, teach us to pray.